Sure. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Laura Canfield Show, the Awaken to Happiness Now Global Series. Thank you so much for being here with us today. And today, my good friend Marlenea Johnson is back with us. We always have such a wonderful time when she's on the show. Always high vibe, always fun, always learn something new. And today we're talking about HOUSEOLOGY, what's your home trying to tell you. And so part of what we're going to learn today is about the home and body connection. It's all about the energy flow. And when your body and home are in energetic alignment, you experience a more positive life. So are you living in the right space for you, for what you'd like to experience in your life? And just how compatible are you with your home? I'm not sure. We'll find out. So discover how each area of your home holds its own personal energetic signature with a purpose, and discover how your body reacts to a certain home and why. Learn about the real Feng Shui and why the basic Feng Shui only works to a point. And so Marlenea is going to be taking some live caller questions, and she's going to be doing a group process to clear our homes. So awesome. And for those of you who don't know Marlenea, she is a self-made millionaire. She is internationally known as a master manifester and your dream life activator. And you'll find her speaking on global platforms, hosting her own radio show, producing music, teaching and training individuals and large groups of people daily. She is the creator of her own universe and helping thousands of conscious beings manifest the life of their dreams through an array of her golden key energetic processes. And Marlenea has assisted over 20,000 people worldwide. She meets them on the level they are at and elevates them at the speed they are ready to experience. And the goal is to empower them to easily manifest their heart's desires and thrive, living a life of infinite possibilities. So I'm so glad that you're back with us, Marlenea, and talking about HOUSEOLOGY. That's a brand new topic for us. I mean, we've kind of talked a bit before about Feng Shui, but I think this is slightly different. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be with you, Alara, because our vibration just, it just clicks together and goes skyrocketing, okay? And so, you know, as you were speaking a minute ago about the issue going on in your environment right now, and you're going to ask Robert, I'm sitting here in the background saying, well, bring in the angels as well to support that to be fixed, you know, quickly and easily, you know. And so that's what's happening on my end right now. We've all heard about astrology, right? And so we all have a zodiac sign, and we work with planets, every one of us, and our planets shift all the time, and they change houses, right? And so I went, HOUSEOLOGY. It's the same thing. Your house has the same thing, astrology. It really does, and it shifts, and it will shift with our emotions. It shifts with different people coming and going. Have you ever, Alara, went into somebody's house and you felt like, I don't feel good in here?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Something's off, and you do it in your own home. And I thought we need to bring this forward about what's really going on. Basic Feng Shui covers, you know, the 9 sections of the house, and it will cover the Bagua. For people that don't know what Feng Shui is, it is actually a practice where they follow the Feng Shui charts, and every year they have Feng Shui stars, and your Bagua, if you take the Bagua map and you lay it down over your place where you live, it would show, you know, north, south, east, west, northwest, you know, southwest, things like that, directions. And then the basic Feng Shui would just cover, you know, these certain areas, what they are in every home and every, you know, building. But it doesn't cover what I'm going to cover. It doesn't cover, is that a good space for you? Is that the right address for you? Right? What is your house built on? Since you moved in, what are you experiencing that you weren't in the place before? Right? So we got to look at, what is your goal? You know, do you work from home now? Because we are spending all our time now at the house. We're all at home. And so when you're in your house more often, as we are now, we really marinate in that energy, whatever it is going on. But we're also being afflicted, okay? by the feng shui stars. There are positive ones and negative ones. The two negative ones, in 2020, we experienced them very strongly, Alara 2. The one number 2 negative star flew in from the east. The virus came from the east. So every house, the east sector, had to have cures put in it. And the south was very afflicted. People were having heart attacks, strokes, losses, things like that. That was very prevalent. And then we're still in a metal year, but this year is more of a yang energy, which means move forward, get going, all right? Or you'll be left behind. So last year was sit back, stay still. Now we're into a metal year of yang, energy, move, flow, go with the flow. A lot of people started a business now at home, and they come to me and they're asking, why isn't my business flourishing? Why don't I feel motivated? And I'm like, wait a minute, we need to get you your charts. So everybody has, as an individual, has a chart, just like your astrology chart, but for your home. And not everybody is the same. So we have to break it down to each Bagua area using the basic, map, and saying, okay, this is the usual spaces in the house where this usually is what they do in basic feng shui. But now we got to look at you as an individual. So are you of the East group or the West group? We got to learn that. And then we got to learn, where is your best area for that goal? So if your goal is to run your business from home, we got to go through all these charts, and we got to look at you, and then we got to go, okay, you need to face this direction. You need to move your desk to here, okay? And then we got to look at the monthly charts, which I did put in the package. So everybody will have that for the rest of the year. You can follow it yourself and take your time. But what we need to look at is that area being afflicted by a negative star? And if it is, what can we do to remedy that, so you can, spend your time doing your work from home in that area? There's so much to learn. The addresses, when we move, they all have a, like a language to them. And I started studying feng shui years ago, and I went deeper because I said there's more to it than this. The addresses that you move into have a number to them, numerology, and then, is that the right kind of house for you? Like my mom was moved into my sister's house. It had 3 floors, and my mom is more like, an introvert, right? And when she moved in there, the house was like a party house. The energy was people come and go and come and go. She didn't get any rest. She was going crazy. And she said, I can't stand it. What do I do? I can't leave.
Call from
And
plus
so
17272370497.
it was just horrible. And so, I know about this stuff, and I went, wow. And I started studying where I was living at that time. And I noticed that that was not good for me. When I really looked at it, I said, no. And there's addresses you can move to if you like to travel. There's addresses that you can move to if you like a lot of company, your family over, cooking all the time. That's what we're looking for. If you're going to move, you're going to build, things like that. We're going to learn all this stuff. It's so awesome to me to really get into it. And you could be living in a house right now, and you're unwilling to move because you've been there for years. And so you're saying, well, ever since I moved in here, I haven't felt good. I got arthritis or whatever it may be. So now we got to look at, where are you sleeping? Are you sleeping in the wrong part of the home? Where should you be sleeping, right? Is your bed placement correct for you? Things like that. Pipes, water veins running under the house. What's it built on? What was the emotion left behind by the old tenants or the builders, or, people that might have stayed with you? come and go, you know, that kind of thing. Visitors, right? We're constantly doing the sage thing and clearing our house and all that, but yet we're still not, you know, finding the solution. So I want to bring that forward today. And I know there's a lot of people that are wondering, you know, what it's all about. And they have some questions, they have some issues going on right now. And so, you know, we're going to answer as many as we can today, Alara.
Awesome.
Right?
Good.
And
Yep.
just be open to a new idea, a new concept, right? If you have to move your item, right? Then that's what we do. In basic feng shui, they want us to use Chinese remedies. You know, your house is full of all these trinkets, and that's okay for some people, but I don't want all them trinkets in my home. So I found it to be easier to use basic things we already have, you know, or something from the $1 store. So it makes it easier for us. So I bring forth the easy remedies for people, and not spending $80 and $150 for this, you know, dragon that they made. Yeah, so I want to help people and support them the way I was helped, you know, and the way I would like to be supported and helped. So that's what I'm bringing forth today. I'm bringing forth a new concept here of your HOUSEOLOGY. And we also need to know that there is a section in every house for every family member. Okay. So we have to know where, like, the breadwinner of the house, the male or the female, because now, you know, single with ladies or whatever are the breadwinners, and the best position for them. So we're gonna, you know, look into that in these, you know, packages here. And then just know that there is a solution for whatever it is going on in your life. And we can, you know, help you stay healthier, okay, in your mental state as well, because it's very stressful being home as it is, number one, right? It's very stressful with a whole house full of people too, all under that roof. And when an argument star comes in to join in your relationship corner, oh boy, we need to remedy that. So people aren't beating each other over the head with a broom or screaming and fighting and breaking up. We want to stop that. We want to bring back our joy and our love and our peace, harmony, and our health. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Awesome. And, you know, I like what you said about that there are remedies for everything, right? So whatever situation you might be in, you know, there is some sort of fix, some sort of remedy that can help, right? So no one is stuck in any situation. That was my main theme or motivation or mission when I first started doing these telesummits back in 2013, is to let people know that there are solutions, there are resources, there are, you know, tips that are available. So you don't have to be stuck in any situation. You can change it. It's, you know, it's like hope, you know, giving people hope and empowering people to know that something else is possible.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's awesome right there, what you just said, giving somebody hope. You know, there is always hope. I mean, I don't know if these group of people know, but when I was married years ago, I was under his control, okay, basically. And I wasn't vocal like I am now, and I didn't have boundaries or a voice because my upbringing was shut up, you know, you're not important, whatever you're speaking, that kind of thing. So I was always quiet and shy and just put up with stuff and tolerated it and cried somewhere else, you know, or complained to everybody else, but that person I wanted to, you know, say something to. And so he saw this home and it said for sale by owner. And we're driving, it's like 7:30 at night. And I'm like, it's getting dark, you know, and he's like, so what? I'm ringing the doorbell. And I said, I don't want to live there, you know, and he goes, come on, get out. So I get out, and then we're standing by the house. I go, I don't like this house. Right out loud, he goes, oh, be quiet. So the lady comes out, we go in, and it was like 70s, the house decorated. You would laugh. It had big flowers on the walls, like the Dayton game, orange rug, green walls. Oh, it was horrible. And I'm like, oh, and he goes, don't worry, we can fix this. I go, yeah, we sure will, quickly, if we're moving it. And so he ended up buying that home. And I did not know, but I found out after, because there was a lot of entities and things, you know, showing up. and pipes breaking just out of the blue, just all this water gushing in the house, flooding, losing all my goods constantly. My cats were swimming in the basement. It wasn't funny. And things like that. And then he got very abusive. He started getting into alcohol suddenly, turned into somebody he never would have been. And I thought, wow. And then people started telling me, oh, do you know your house is on, Indian burial ground? So I'm like, what? And I'm like, no wonder why. My daughter was like, growing up, and she would say, oh, I was in bed and something flew over my head, crazy stuff. And so it was like somebody wanted to put it on TV. And I'm like, no, you're not doing that. That's embarrassing. I don't want nobody to know. And my friends were like, call Ghostbusters and, making fun. I'm like, this ain't funny. And my family's like, we ain't going there. And so I'm like, oh, whatever. I got used to it. I slept during the day, not at night in that house. It was that scary. And so I got a hold of some, like a priest, a pastor. They came up, they would chase the things out, this and that, and then it would come back worse and stuff. And then I found a guy from Africa who came to our city. I happened to meet him through friends, and he looks at me and he goes, we're going to her house. I go, no, you're not. I was in the middle of cleaning it, so everything was all over. And they had called me, get down here, you got to meet this guy. So I go down, and he's like, we're going to your house. I'm like, no, you're not. And he goes, yes, we are. But first I'm going to the store. He got some supplies, and he came up and he did a total house cleansing. And outside, he did the shed. He went around. He said, this was on Indian burial. He knew all of it. And this and that. And, I said, wow. And he goes, I got to shut some portals here. I'm like, what are they? I learned from him so much. And then I started diving deeper into this, going, I got to be able to do this, if I move again and help others. And I started to learn from him. And then I just been taking courses for about 3 years now, deeper, and diving even deeper into it, because I said it can't just be basic. And the different remedies that he used, I was using them, and I share them with my clients, and they work. And my daughter come home from college then, and she goes, wow. I go, what? She goes, this house is so peaceful, I can't believe it. Because he had cleaned it, he cleaned it the right way. And I'm like, thank you. So learning from somebody who knew what they were doing helped me to know what I'm doing to help these people. And it's not always entities, it could just be, you're in the wrong home, you know what I mean, for you. And you might have to move, if you're in an apartment. And, I'm finding that a lot now. People want to move. They're tired of that place they're in, because they're in there now and they really feel what's happening. They feel the realness. And there is a home for every one of us. I learned recently, like, for myself, what door basically on a home or apartment, if I'm going to move, what direction I want my door to come in, and to look for that house and that direction that house is in. Don't move into a house facing that direction for you. So we all have a different chart. And when we do the right thing, if your goal is to have a good business, you want to know, what's my good direction, then my door should face that way.
Right.
I should be coming into that good energy for me. And there should not be clutter inside or outside our home, which is tough for a lot of us now, because we're accumulating things that were at our house, right? We're ordering stuff and whatever, and it gets going, and we got boxes. And I had a client that had crates, those plastic bins you buy, and she had stuff piled in a bedroom and not thinking nothing of it. And all of a sudden she's like, I don't know why my legs are hurting. I can hardly move them. I said, okay, what's in this section? Oh, just some crates with stuff. I said, remove them. So she did. And within 2 days, she's like, my legs are back.
Wow.
I'm just telling you, it's serious stuff. And I'm like, wow, this stuff is incredible. And she was excited. I'm like, see, clean your clutter. Okay. Those of you listening who want to lose some weight, because there's so many, people now, you can't exercise as much. Your kitchen is a big deal. Your kitchen. All right. your refrigerator, you might say, well, I only eat salad and all this, you know, great diet, whatever. That's wonderful. But what's in your kitchen? What's all over the countertops? That's what's on your stomach. Okay, so that'll make you clean it up. And that's what made me clean up my home a lot more when I thought about the energy of my kitchen. That's the heart of your home. That's your health, really. That's your whole total health of you. So if you have a tendency of piling up, you know, stuff on the floor in the kitchen, stuff all over the counter, on top of the refrigerator, right? Get it off of there. All right, start thinking about your kitchen as being your stomach. How much junk is in your stomach when it's all over the counters and on the stove and in those cabinets, you know, and check the dates on the foods and things, right? And it makes us want to clean. So we feel healthier. And I'm like, yeah, you know, so I had to do it myself. You know, I said, let me start with this kitchen. That's the heart of the house. The easiest room is the bathroom. Clean it. All right. Make it look like when you go to a hotel, your bathroom. We love to throw our, you know, stuff all over. Now, look at the hotel, how you feel when you go there. Everything is good, clean. You got, you know, one shampoo, one conditioner. You don't have 18 shampoos and, you know, things like that. A biggie thing is the knives. I want to share this, Alara. The knives we put in our kitchen in those wooden crates, put them in a cabinet. Because if the knives are sticking out, that's sharp arrows pointing at you. All right. We don't want them sharp arrows pointing at you. Believe it or not, they are like weapons in Feng Shui and in the energy field. And I had an ex-boyfriend who hunted. So when I went to his house, it was all the heads all over the walls looking at me. And I'm like, I got to get out of here. It's a yuck dead energy. And him and his dad, you know, put on a lot of weight. And his dad got sick. And I said, because you got dead energy in your home. People that put dead ashes in their house, dead energy. Ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, stuff, dead energy. Get it out, sell it, do something. That's big tips for people today. That's easy tips. The ashes, I had a lady, she couldn't sleep. And I said to her, what's in your room? What's on your dresser? Came to me. And she said, my husband's ashes. I said, I said, I want you to do this. Go outside. We're on the phone. And I said, make a little garden if you don't have one and put them under there. You'll know where they are in case you move. And I said, contact me in 2 days. Tell me how you're sleeping. Like a baby. Okay?
Nice.
Yeah. And it's so simple. You didn't spend a penny. And you put them in a beautiful garden with a sacred space. We had a little ceremony, you know, and she feels better now in her own home. So sometimes just moving one little thing out the door makes a world of difference. Your desk, I had a person the other day on a call and they were saying my business isn't flourishing and I should be a millionaire and they're going on and on. I said, okay, stop. I said, can I ask you one question? Yep. I said, look at your desk right now. Is your desk the desk of a millionaire? She froze. I said, and you want to make $1 million and you got papers all over the place and, you know, rings and this and that from your, yep. And your kids' pictures are staring at you. So she moved all this stuff. I said, call me in a week. Let me know how it is. Tell me if you get a sale, you know, so I'm waiting on that. But I'm just telling you, it's what you want to experience. You got to do a little bit of work, not a lot, just a little bit. But now with this program, you're going to become the house whisperer and you're going to get as smart as I am. And you're going to say, aha, that's why this room was not feeling good to me. You know? Yeah. And that's why, you know, this and that. There was a thing I was reading the other day, spiders, spider webs, knock them down. Don't let them be in your house. So I take the broom and I sweep all the corners all the time and the ceiling, you know, things like that. Knock them down, it brings poverty, believe it. So energy comes from the outside in. So if you're just a visitor to your house, that's what you got to be. So you go outside and you look at your house, right? And even if it's an apartment, is there weeds around it, junk thrown all over the door, around the door, things like that? We want to clean it up, and we want to bring in the good chi, the financial chi. We want better finances flowing in there, right? Better health, better friends, and higher vibrational people coming in, opportunities. So that's what we're working on together as a team here. We're a big team, we're a family. And I'm like, you know, I am open to sharing a lot of tips with people so they don't have to, you know, break the bank.
Yeah, exactly. So the angel, I'm going to say, is wondering, how do you know if you're in the wrong home?
Well, first of all, you know, number one, because when you get there or you're in there, you feel it. Your life will go down the drain, right? So just say you were in another place and you moved, and suddenly within a few days or a week or a month, all of a sudden, what was good in your life is no longer good. You might have aches, pains, insomnia, sudden urges, like I need to have a beer. I don't even drink. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. Nightmares, you know, your business goes down the tube, you lose your job, your relationship suddenly breaks up out of the blue, stuff like this happens. So then we got to look at it. Like, what's going on now? Okay. So what was left behind by the old tenants? Number one. Number two is this home compatible with me? Okay. You will know if it is, because your life will shift. It will go down the tubes in one way or another. You could have a flourishing business and you move into the wrong home and bam. And it sounds weird, but it happens to people. So what we want to do is we want to get this program here and really look at you, your chart. You have a certain chart, you have a certain direction, and a certain home where it faces. Okay. So like for me, okay, I have a certain direction. This home here is just in my neutral position. And I didn't know that. It's just going to be neutral for me here. Okay. And I know why I didn't want to spend any time down in the very back bedroom area, because that's one of my really bad negative areas for me. So isn't it funny that my body knows, and your body will know, right? And you'll go in your home or someone else's house and you'll hang out in that one spot a lot more than other spots. And we all do it. And it's hard when you got a couple, because the man could be of one group and you could be the other. And that's when we got to work it together. We're like, wait a minute, what do we want to achieve in this place? All right, what's more prevalent? Where should we set him up in his little space for him and you? So that we want to work out, but you want to be able to do it yourself and not have to keep calling Marlena every minute to do a session and say, okay, we got to do this and we got to do that. So I made it so there are parts here where everybody can start to do it themselves. And I thought, oh, this has to be done just right and easy, so they can just read it easily and take their time and work on one thing at a time. So the first thing is, what area in your life is the area with the issue, right? We want to find out why you got that issue, all right? So then we look at the chart, all right? So what's the problem? Okay, it could be a feng shui negative star hitting that space right there in that spot. And you're trying to do your business or you're sleeping right there. So what do we got to do for you? We either got to move you to another bedroom or to the sofa until that negative star moves, okay? Things like that, we do that if we want our life to change. And I had to do that here. I have a pretty large size home. And, you know, I said, well, here comes the negative argument star into my romance corner and my health corner. Okay. And so I said, well, don't spend too much time in there. I talked to myself and moved my, you know, office out of a certain area. And right now I'm in a section of my kitchen doing this. Okay. And I said, my office where it is set up in this home is not good for me. But yet it is the fame and fortune sector. So whoever put this home together, she was a feng shui expert for the basic bagua, but not for my bagua. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. So everybody's reading basic bagua and saying, well, this is where, you know, my money corner is, and no, it's not. It's somebody else's money corner for the most part. And it might be your worst area, you know, and that's what we want to learn. We really need to learn this for us so our lives improve. And that's why I'm bringing it forward, Alara, because I really want to help people to come out of the tragedies.
Yeah,
you know.
awesome. Yeah, no, that's great. Awesome, thank you. So Aisha has her hand raised. Aisha,
Okay,
you want to Aisha, you want to unmute yourself? There she is.
Hi, Marlena. Hi, Alara, my favorite women.
Hello, hello.
I just wanted to ask, I bought a new flat recently, Marlena, which I've mentioned to you. What would you recommend? I've been doing some clearing. I'm not cluttering the flat, got rid of lots of old stuff, but what can I do to ensure that the energy of the house likes me and accepts me, as well as making it smooth for me? Am I asking a big question there?
Yeah, that's a good question. It really is. And it's hard to answer it totally without you, you know, having this program for you. So, you know, for that question to be answered, what is an issue that you might be dealing with since you moved in there?
I haven't moved in. I move in the next few weeks, but I had problems. I haven't moved in. So I had problems with builders. They came in, they were delaying things. I got rid of them. I said, look, guys, if you can't keep your promise, I don't want to be rude on the phone. I went F off. Don't need this, mate. I don't need delay energy in my new home. I'm getting someone else. I got someone else in. They came in, did some work, and I could see the quality of the work wasn't great. Got rid of him. And then I finally got someone else in, and I've almost completed it. But the bathroom and the kitchen need to be done, Marlena, but I cannot do both at the moment because I've got to be careful financially.
Right, I get that one. So are you going to be able to move in without the kitchen done?
I know the kitchen's okay, but I come from a family of restaurateurs, so I like my kitchen is normally to a particular standard because I cook quite a lot. The guy that used to live in this flat never used his kitchen. So, you know, it's not functional for me, but I've got to choose. I either do the bathroom or the kitchen now. I can't do both.
Yeah, so start with the bathroom and then, yeah, get that, you know, functioning right, because that's where you cleanse yourself.
Yes.
Okay. And since you want the pipes working right, and you want the shower and the toilet working perfectly so you don't run into a big expense, let them fix that. And the kitchen, since you do have a stove and a refrigerator functioning.
No, I've got a new fridge, which he gave me, a washing machine and a dishwasher. I've got that. The cooker is older than the Romans.
Okay.
I mean, I kid you not. I looked at that and I said to him, why didn't you ever get a new cooker? And he said to me, because it's in perfect condition. I said, when was the last time you turned it on? He said, I get takeouts. And I thought, yeah, I can see that. But anyway, so I'm grateful though. I have to say this, I am very grateful, but I'm saving towards that. I will get it done before the end of the year. I want the property sorted so I can move to the next level by next year. All these little things. So you're saying bathroom first?
Yeah, I would do the bathroom first because that's where we cleanse ourselves, right? Where we purify ourselves, okay?
Right.
And so if the bathroom had bad piping and things like that, you would run into a big expense. Where in the kitchen now, all your expense is going to be just get a new oven down the road.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One that's suitable for you. And then, you know, you want one that's good for you. If that one was good for him, that's great. You can probably still cook on it at this point.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So that's okay. But I want you to come out ahead at this point because your question was fearful of, you know, not enough money at this moment. But we want to fix it.
I want to be careful.
Yes,
because
right.
we've just bought the property. Well, the stamp duty in London, you pay high taxes because I'm in central London. So the taxes were, but anyway, despite I've got all that under control, I'm almost mortgage free. I've wiped out every single penny I've got. But
awesome.
for now. So let me focus instead of going on about that. You don't need to know that, that's irrelevant information. So to keep the property, to welcome me, and so we are in harmony with one another, so that things go smoothly. What do you recommend?
Yeah, number one is, first of all, it's your property, right?
Yeah.
And so you're in charge, okay, of the clutter, okay? Old stuff. Look at your stuff before you move in. Look at it. Get 2 boxes and make a box for your wants and a box for your needs. Only take your needs with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got rid of all my books.
Okay, but I'm saying like things we buy, like a knick-knack and this stuff and extra junk, give it away, sell it, whatever. So you don't bring everything into the new space, because when we move into a new space, we want open energy, right?
Yes.
We want it clean, and you know, and don't add the junk drawer, and don't throw everything under the bed. That's bad energy. Closets. Make sure your closets have space in them. Things aren't thrown all over. So when we move, we have a bunch of boxes and bins and this and that, and it's stressful, very stressful.
I haven't had any of that because I literally moved next door. So I've been doing it slowly. I haven't had to box anything. I literally taken from one closet to the next. It's a very, very big closet, which is great. However, I've got rid of clutter. I've got rid of things that I don't need. The only thing I couldn't let go of was all my designer shoes. I can't do that.
Yeah, my sister was like that, a shoe collector. She had thousands of pair of shoes. I said, you got 2 feet. But think about it. How many pairs of shoes do you really need, right? How many do you really wear?
In lockdown, I haven't worn a single pair of them. I've just lived in trainers.
Right. So if you want to, you know, utilize those shoes because you like them, then even in lockdown, put a pair on and walk around the house with them on, do something so they are usable, you know, and you feel good when you wear them. You feel good.
Oh,
energy.
Thank you. What I did do, I did transcendental meditation when I was in before I went to uni, and what I did was I played Gandharva Veda music, which is
she was doing so well.
Yeah, she's
and I've also white sage.
And then I did the white sage. You're starting to cut out now.
Is that better? Just okay. I white saged it, and then I white saged it. Anything else you recommend?
Yeah, so this is the first thing I do when I'm buying a new house or moving to an apartment. I will stand outside the place. All right. I will put my hands basically on the door on the outside first, and I'll say, hello, home. Right. And I love you. It sounds weird, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't.
I open the door and I come in, and I do it on the inside of the door, every door. Hello, home. It's me. I say my name. I'm moving in now. Anything not allowing me peace, love, and joy, harmony, and all that in this place, I'm going to open the door and let you out now.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
So it's simple. It's easy. Okay. And then when you find, you know, you're in there for a while, all right, you'll learn what you feel in there. And then you can, you know, say, okay, this is what's happening here. Because every home is different.
Yes.
Right? Every home. And if you don't have the home whisperer package, when you can get it, so that way you can be your own home whisperer, and you'll say, oh, this is what I need to do over here. Because you're brand new moving. All right.
Do you think I should do a session with you or get the package?
Well, you can, the session comes with every package. You know what I mean? So
All right,
with this package, you're going to get A, B, C, D. So you can get the session will come with everything that I'm offering right now, and
Right.
you'll have it all. But I would like you, if you do get a session, I'd like you to start when you move, you get in there first, you know, before we do
Right.
a thing together, and then get
Right.
yourself set up and make sure that your stuff is in the right sections for you, and then see if you have, you know, any questions, you know, maybe a couple weeks down the road or whatever. And
Right,
that
okay.
way, that's a good thing to do, because you want to get in the new spot first, get yourself settled in, put things where they need to go for you specifically, right? And if you're moving in with someone else, for them too, set them up right. But utilizing this package here, so you know exactly
Okay.
what's right for you. Congratulations on your move, and
Thank
you
you.
know, you can always email me and let me know how
Absolutely.
everything's going.
Fine. I'm on one of your calls anyway. I will share this with everyone in the group because it might help them. When I was trying to buy this flat next door, I was competing with 4 families. So I went up to the wall. I put my hand on the wall and I said, "Energy of the home, I would like to be here. Please do not allow it to go to someone else." And I asked the angels to support me in that. And do you know what happened? The person that put in an offer, 20K more than me, 20K, didn't get it.
Wow. Awesome. That's amazing.
So
Yeah, that is great.
So, and
congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yes, beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks.
That was great, Alara.
Let us know when you move in, okay?
Party at mine.
Exactly. Exactly. House party. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. That was awesome. All right. So I wanted to. So Sharon Brown has. I'm not sure if it's a question, but it's a situation. She says, "I'm looking for a new place to live. The essence being light, spacious, lovely outlook in a garden. Yet I'm not feeling energized, magnetic to draw this in. Everyone tells me I need to compromise. I am needing my own space, a place that reflects me, yet it seems to elude me, as does a job."
Okay, so yeah, so see where you're living right now doesn't support you, right? And it's dragging you down, and you're feeling negative there. You're not motivated, and it knocks down your self-esteem, right? And so you don't have the get up and go to get out there and go, "I'm getting hired today." All right, I know, but what we want to do is head for your passion. Head for your passion. That's where your money is. Your money's in your passion. What are you passionate about? What are you good at? Write it down. I'm really good at this. People like this about me, or, you know, I can help people with this and I can make money with that. So we're not always looking for a job, just over broke. Okay, a job to me is we're just over broke if we got a job, unless it's a great paying, you know, position. But what most people do is if they're making big money, then they go and spend it instead of, right, staying in, you know, a normal average home. They go and buy this big $1 million home, and the taxes are incredible and this and that, and then there's more stress. So we want to lessen the stress. But for this individual, the passion, we want to head you for your passion. So right now I'm going to send you some energy to motivate you, to clear your mind, your heart, that stress off of you right now. You're going to feel peaceful. And you're going to get more clarity. I'm going to ask that your angel team show up for you and start pushing you forward in the direction for your next golden opportunity for you. I'm not talking job, okay? I am talking your golden opportunity, all right, where that is for you. And right now, a lot of money is being made in delivering things for people, believe it or not. Like the guy she was just talking about, I order takeout. Okay, think about, okay, how much in tips, all right, this Uber guy's getting, and this whatever, DoorDash, and believe me, you can make side money while you're waiting for a new position, all right? And don't always go for the same kind of employment you did before. Go online and indeed.com, INDEED.com, and, you know, look through there and see what else is more fun. Okay. Who wants to go to a job? All right. Can't wait till Friday. All right. Look at Alara. Okay. She's living her passion.
Yep.
Right. She's living her passion, or she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't smile. She wouldn't be glowing all the time. Okay. And that's what I'm talking about. Live your passion. Don't live anybody else's dream. Live your own. Okay. And if you seem like you're struggling, there's always a solution. There's an answer for you. We just can't see it when we're stressed out.
Yeah.
So we come to a call like this and we find there is a solution. Oh my goodness, let my ears pop up again. Okay. And even when I'm the speaker on these calls, I hear somebody say something that inspires me sometimes. So it's really good. And I'm like, this is awesome. I am, you know, a teacher, but I'm also a learner. And I learn every day. I love to learn and I love to teach. But for this individual, look for your passion. What are you passionate about? Other people, this will help you too. Where's your passion? Are you good with animals? You good with children? Right? You can make money right from your space. People got to go away, right? I can't take my cat, right? Can you feed my dog this week? Okay, here's the key. All right, that's so much money a week. All right, there's some income. Can you clean a home? Right? People can't clean houses. They're moving out, they're moving in. They want you. Companies hire people for cleaning homes that are empty. So you wear your mask and gloves and go clean the house and you make, you know, a couple grand. A couple grand for cleaning a home. I'm there. All right. So I'm just saying to you, what are you good at? All right. Male and female. Men can paint, men can mow a lawn. Service. People need service. And that's where our money is. So what service can you do and make money? Write these things down and then take action today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Okay. Start looking for that position. Start posting ads. Get it out there. Apply for the job. And when you do the application, have the attitude and say it out loud. I'm going to land this job right here. This one's mine. Just like she did for that house. This house is mine. All right. You don't ask. You say it. This house is mine. All right. Just like if you, you know, you walk in your house and I was in your home, you would say to me, this is my house. What are you doing in here? You see, get out. Right. So that's what we have to have that attitude with. This is my job. This is my employment. This is my business. Right. And I claim it. So claim that, you know, you have a right to claim your blessings, I call them. So start doing that and, you know, smiling. We need to smile. That lifts up our energy. Our vibration goes up when we smile, when we laugh, when we have a good time. So start doing that. We're going to support you. We want to hear your testimonial in a few weeks because it's quick. It doesn't take that long to have the universe and God and the angels back you up when you take one action step forward. One new one, different. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Good. Let us know, Sharon. So I was going to go to Sulis next. Sulis, you want to unmute yourself?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Ella. Nice to see you again.
You too.
And hi, Marlena.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you in advance. Yeah, I have a brief question regarding my space here. Am I surrounded by enough good energy or not? I live here for the past 3.5 years. This is an apartment with a balcony. I lived in my house for 10 years before that. I sold it because we got separated. And yeah, I feel actually okay here. But my children miss the garden, you know, because the house we used to live before has a garden. And yeah.
Yeah, so can we lift your stress by giving you a quick remedy? You said you have a balcony, right?
Yes.
Wonderful. Can you put some little garden on the balcony, and the kids can plant the seeds in the little pots and water them every day. That would be really easy, and it would be less stressful on you. You wouldn't tear up when you think about how sad your little children are without the garden. So that's a quick remedy, and I could see you all out there doing it, and it's so cute. I just pictured the whole thing, and I'm like, wow, that's an easy solution I got in my, visual. So little plant pots and seeds and some water, and say, hey, we're going to plant this garden out here. So it could be flowers or it could be tomatoes, whatever you choose. But I think that would help support your children and you in where you're living right now. And also the kitchen windowsill, you can use that to plant things.
Yeah,
right?
I have some plants. Yeah.
Yeah. And what you do now is you say to the kids, hey, I need some help planting these seeds. And they love it, right? They like to garden. They like to garden. So let them do all the work, and cheer them on as they're doing it, and then give them some, whatever their favorite drink is, a little drink of that as they're working, as their pay, so they're getting a little bit of delicious pay while they're having a good time. And it picks up your spirit, and you seem like a sweet spirit, a sweet soul, like an energy of just peace. And there's a lot of love in your heart. So I can see it just shining off of you. And, it's beautiful energy. What do you see, Alara? Because I see beautiful glowing energy here.
Oh, absolutely. I know that Sulis has had some challenges in the past, but today she does. Yeah, you look great. You look calm and peaceful and relaxed.
Thank you. That's a big compliment. Yeah. Yeah, I like tidying up and cleaning up. That's one of my hobbies.
Nice.
And
come to my house, please.
Yeah, come on over.
I wish you live not so far away from me. Yeah, and I'm just wondering if the energy is good enough here, because I try to put good things here to increase the vibrations. So like scents, aromatherapies, and music and prayers and everything.
Yeah, so it seems like it's a peaceful, I feel like a peaceful vibration in that space. Like it's calm, it's peaceful, And even when the kids are running around, and doing their thing, it still remains peaceful and loving. It's a loving place, and you are the one who created that. You created that space by being who you are and setting up things, and clearing it, cleansing it, that kind of thing. But there's a love in your heart, and that's what's exuberating out throughout that place. And you can feel it coming through the Zoom screen. There's love coming through there, and it's coming out to other people. So believe it. Just your presence, if you went to the store or something and someone might have been sad and you walk by them, they're going to look at you. They're going to turn their head and say, what's that? And it's a vibration of love that's coming out of you. So that's one of your gifts.
Wow.
I want you to realize, I want you to feel that.
I want to believe you. I do.
Yeah, you're a loving vibration. It's just love. I feel love. It doesn't happen with everybody, but that's your vibration, your vibration of love. And you match love. You match love. So you matched up with Alara, with her love vibration. You matched up with my love vibration. Your children came to you because they were magnetized to that love vibration. And it's really cool to learn all this stuff. It's really neat. But to plant a garden anywhere you want, in the middle of your living room, your den, whatever it takes. But she has a little porch there she can utilize, and those kids will love it. So that is a good solution right there.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
You're
Sulis.
welcome.
Thank you.
So there are a few questions in the chat about well, anyways, we'll go to hold on a second. We're gonna go to Jaylyn, had a question about dead pets' ashes. And then we'll go to Tamika. Okay, so I don't forget. You want to unmute yourself, Jaylyn?
Okay, sorry, I never answered any one of these. Yeah, you know, I've had my pet who died like 5 years ago. It's very beloved. She's on my bookcase, and I've been in this apartment for 10 years, and I have to tell you, it's just up and down, up and down. I had a Satan worshiper who was in here that I had to have removed by the court during COVID, and so there was a lot of demonic energy, flashing lights, things flying. You know, I've done the best to call on the angels and clear this out, and I had to learn a lot of occult practices. But I've studied a lot of Feng Shui. I've never heard anything about the dead ashes. And I'm like, can I bury it on my balcony in a plant? Do I need to go to the ocean? I live in Los Angeles. There's no way I would leave her out on the streets. Or a tree. Maybe I could put her ashes on a tree. Maybe you have a better idea.
Is she in a little urn, the little container?
Yeah.
Okay, and the containers for the kitties are really small because my mom has some. Do you have a yard there in that apartment, or just sidewalks or whatever?
Sidewalks with like a front thing with a palm tree.
Okay, I love palm trees. Because I'm down in Florida, so I know you get palm trees.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. So with the little teeny container that it is, where do you feel she would like? What did she like to do? Did she like to climb the tree? Did she like the dirt? Did she like the water? Some cats like water. I mean, it sounds weird, but they do. My mom's cat takes a shower. So yeah, it gets right in that shower with my mother, and it's like do, and it doesn't mind the water. You know,
I guess she was always an indoor cat, so I don't really know, but she used to like stick her tail in my bathtub when I would take a bath.
Right.
So it was very funny.
Would it hurt you, make you sad to put her ashes by the ocean?
I was thinking about that actually when I heard you speaking, because it did make me sad originally just to think about taking her out of here. But she was a very beloved cat. But I also feel like sometimes too, you have to move on. So I do live by the ocean, like 30 minutes away. So I could let her go into the ocean. I would feel better about that than the city. Either
that or, you know, when you're walking down one of the trails or whatever towards the ocean, and you bring a little like, you know, something to mark the ground, right? And you could bury her in the sand and say, okay, there's your burial spot, you know? So that's up to you if you want to keep her in the little container and then just bury her somewhere. And then if you were to move, you can go back and get her and move her to a place with a yard or something like that. But it's always good to get the ashes out of our living quarters one way or another. You know, if you have a balcony or something, you know, maybe put some soil out there in a container or something and just bury it outside there. Whatever is good for you. There's no.
I do have a balcony. I could do that.
Yeah. So then you would feel like, oh, she's right near me. And then if I did move, I can just grab this container and, you know, bring it. But I suggest getting it out of the living quarters. And then since you had a demonic, you know, person in there, and then it leaves fear, right? It leaves fear. But you know, package A, just a package A, if you can get that, there's 2 MP3s in it with clearing for things like that. All right. And then the other packages go deeper. But I'm just saying to clear that out of there because they leave that residue.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I've been there, done that. Not funny. Yeah. And, you know, during COVID, you have trouble getting them out as it is. So congratulations. Congratulations, they're gone. And, you know, we don't want you to have to be subject to that stress. So does that help you today? Because I don't want you to cry about the kitty.
Yeah, no, actually putting her on the balcony makes me feel better. I was like, I can't throw her out on the streets of LA. It's so dirty and awful. So, but thank you so much for your help.
You're so welcome. And stay on the call because I'm going to do clearings later, you know, so just a house clearing too for everyone.
Amazing.
We all
Thank
need it.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Thank
Good.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Jalen. All right, Tamika, you want to unmute yourself?
Can you hear me?
Yep, go ahead.
Okay. I'm renting a room and I'm in the process of saving to move, but while I'm here, there's a room in the front and every time someone moves into the room, it's always a problem. It's always someone who's problematic and creates tension. The first girl that was in there when I moved in, she was a drug addict. She died in the house. It's just been horrible. And sage didn't work, Palo Santo, white candles, in a candle, like nothing has worked. And I just don't know what else I can do about it.
Yeah, that's why you need this. That's why you're on this call today.
Right.
And you're not alone, you know. People have that every day. I had to deal with it myself. It was not fun for years. And I didn't know anything about saging or clearing or any of that. I knew about ghosts and entities and witchcraft and junk. But I never, you know, thought I'd ever have to live in it. And I ended up living in it. And, you know, sometimes it tries to stop you when you leave your home, you know, certain times. The spirits, they love to, you know, they think it's funny by doing stupid things. All right. So, you know, we want to get rid of them, number one. So if you can, grab the package C, so at least you get the whole thing and get rid of them completely and totally. Are you afraid?
Not of, well, I'm not afraid of any spirits or anything like that. I haven't seen any sort of spiritual stuff per se. Maybe the manifestation of it as far as, you know, the toxic person's behavior. But no, other than that, no, I'm not afraid. Just extremely annoyed and temperamental.
Yeah, so it's making you angry.
Yes, very.
Right. And that's one of the games of an entity, to make you angry and not relaxed and not peaceful in your own space, you know. So we want to get rid of them. All right.
Right.
And sometimes the sage don't work and things like that, because that thing is like, I ain't leaving for that.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They have an attitude, some of them, or they'll leave and then they come right back in when the
Okay.
smell's gone. So we got to get down to earth and go, okay, that didn't work. What's going on? What's the item in this house that's drawing them in?
Oh.
So we got to send in the angels, you know, but we need to do our own, you know, sleuthing, and there could be an item left behind from somebody. A movie, a tape, a piece of jewelry, anything. Okay. Piece of clothing. All right. They might have slept in a bed, things like that, you know. That energy stays, but it also goes with them when they go too. But these spirits can multiply and divide and things like that. And there's teenage spirits, what I call, and they're like tricksters. So they will move stuff around in a house, you know, make your keys disappear, make a noise, bang, click, that kind of stuff. But then we have serious ones, you know, that do crazy things. So it depends on what you're dealing with.
It's usually just disrespectful people, you know, very disrespectful, and they just want to do whatever they want to do. They, you know, talking loud on the phone, you know, outside of people's rooms, or maybe taking things out the kitchen that doesn't belong to them, racism, you know, just disrespect, basically.
Yeah, so there's a group of them then, of entities hanging out, and they attach to people, you know, and they're irritating somebody who's of the light, right? Of course. So yeah, you got dark and you got light. So the light and the dark can't live together too well, believe me. Just like water and fire. Water and fire can't live together. So
yeah, and I'm sorry.
You're probably like, say you're of the water and they're bringing fire. Okay. And you being the water want to put out that fire. real quick. Yeah. So what like is, wow, I'm trying to think, what is your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Okay. So Aquarius, yeah, very simple being, you know what I mean? Down to earth, helpful. That's you. And other people take advantage of you. And then you get angry,
Yeah. And
right? Mhm.
I've gotten very angry being here, and
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a kind of turning into a different person, and I don't like that. That's part of the reason. That's a big part of the reason why I'm trying to move. And then the room next to that one, the person is always nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it's always 2 to 1.
Yeah. Yeah. And so in the middle of the two nice light people, we have darkness, right? And so
Right.
the darkness is coming through the walls, we'll say, and penetrating.
Right.
So what I did here, because in the back of my house, I have a tenant apartment, and I put up a net on the wall. It has seashells and things like that, where they used to have a doorway where that person could walk through, I guess. And they put a mirror there, and I took the mirror down because it said that's a portal.
Right.
And I said to these people that came here to help me cleanse this house totally, I said, take that mirror down, that beautiful thing. Yep, take it with you. I don't care what you do. I don't want spirits jumping through the wall. So that was me. And then I put up a net and seashells and stuff. So, because I like the water and the ocean and stuff. And I said, that back corner is good for the water energy. And I put up the net with an intention. Okay. So you can put your hands on the wall, number one, and set an intention. Okay. Like, no, and really loud too, and seriously, like my energy stays on this side of the wall and theirs stays on that side. You see?
Okay.
So you'll have to keep doing that, you know, all the time to keep it out until you get the remedy that I'm offering today, and it will stop. It will stop. You know.
Yeah, you mentioned a mirror. There, the nice tenant that just moved in, she took out one of her closet doors that had a mirror on it, and it's in the hallway directly across from, well, the problematic tenant that lives here now. She hasn't been here in about 2 weeks. She's been spending the night somewhere else. But I'm thinking with a boyfriend, but if things go bad, she'll be back. And there's a mirror that's actually, it reflects off of her door. Should we move that mirror?
Oh, definitely, yes. I would put it outside somewhere for the garbage man. Yeah, because what it's reflecting is bringing more of it.
Okay.
Right? And the same thing, like if you look in the mirror, right? You're seeing a reflection of you. All right?
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. So a mirror outside a negative vortex, we'll say, is bringing double negative.
Okay.
So yeah, I would move that thing real quick.
Okay.
You know, if you need help, have the other lady or whoever help you carry it out and get it out of there. And when you put it outside, face it away from your place.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you have to lean it against something for the garbage man, I always face the mirror away from my place.
Okay.
Yeah, not facing at me. That's just me.
Okay.
Yeah. So does that help a little bit here?
Yeah, and I'm gonna look into, I might have to spend some of my moving money to get the package.
That's okay, because it's gonna benefit you. And what I find too is people that do work with me, I'm sitting here doing the remote clearings too, and they end up getting like some kind of opportunity that they never expected. And blessings start coming. You know, I have testimonials with money coming all the time and things. So it's always good. Or a bill went way down, you know, something miraculous, we'll say, a blessing.
Well, I'm glad I'm on this call today.
I'm glad you're here too, along with everybody else, because the vibration on this call, on this summit, is always beautiful, loving, right? And it's supportive. You know, no one's judging anybody. We all been there, done that. Okay. And you can fall down and get right back up and not feel ashamed, you know, and that's what's good about it. You can have a problem and someone else is going to support you and say, we're going to help you get rid of that thing. okay, one way or another. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tamika. Awesome.
Uh-huh.
Good. All right. So there's some interesting stuff in the chat as well. Let's see here what we got. I think we answered most of the questions. I'm not sure. But Aisha says, every time I end a relationship, which does not happen very often, I clear the energy, also buy new sheets and play some sort of music to lift the vibration, which has worked for me.
It's Gandharva Veda. Gandharva Veda.
Awesome. You'll have to send me a link. Okay. I don't have, relationship issues, but just so I know what that is more like. And then Cindy said, Marlene, I just want to tell you and everyone here that since I purchased your package, my life has changed for the better. My life is amazing. I did what you taught, and now I have such peace and joy. Thanks to you, love and light. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you. I'm sure they're saying thank you too.
Yeah, it's, I have a lot of mirrors in my house too, but they can be portals, like Marlena was saying. The one in the bedroom, if you can, cover it at nighttime before you go to sleep, or put a picture of yourself and your partner behind the mirror. That will help to close the portal. Okay, just saying.
Yeah, very good. And what I did with mine, because the way they have this dresser here, I kept the dresser because it's beautiful. It's one of those really expensive kind, and a mirror. And I didn't know anything about the mirrors, and I had to dive deep and learn. It's facing the bed. And I thought, wrong. And yeah. I went to this beautiful store, and they had a beautiful large beach towel, really wide, where 4 people can lay on. And it had a beautiful couple with the palm trees. And well, that's over the mirror now, because the way they got the mirror, it's secured to the wall. I'd have to take the wall off with it. I thought, nope, we're just gonna cover it with a couple, a loving couple. And that helped a lot, Yeah. So I was like, beautiful energy, bringing love into the romance in the bedroom area, whatever. So you can do a remedy. If you have a TV in your bedroom, it's like a mirror too. Cover it with a cloth, a towel, whatever you can. Make sure it's a nice looking one, because you want beauty in your bedroom, love, romance, all that. Yeah. So we want to amp up our love vibration today on this call. I guess we're amping up the love, Alara.
Yeah.
The door started it.
Yeah, Neo just went and jumped onto my meditation chair. Like, that's fine.
I was going to meditate.
Yeah.
You want to meditate.
Exactly. All right, so I want to take a few minutes to talk about the packages. There's 4 packages, A, B, C, and D, and they are at alara.at/show/Marlena7, because I want to make sure we have time to do the process as well, right?
Yes, we will. I can do this. Yeah, so with package A, you are getting a guide to your personal address, okay? What story your address is actually telling about itself, and are you compatible with that address? If not, I give you a simple fix, so you don't have to move all the time. Then you get a personal chi guide, so you know your personal birth element. You're going to learn to create the good feng shui for you, where it will, support you and your family members. Okay. The animals don't need this. It's just humans. And then I'm going to give you a directional guide to the proper feng shui. What direction your home faces determines your, overall setup, not everybody. Okay. And then you're going to get your chart here for your personal lucky direction, your healthy direction, your financial direction, your relationship direction for you specifically, and every family member. You're going to get a chart that assists you as well with your space and your physical address, the guide to the correct colors, placements of the high vibrational items that you're going to use in those different spots. And then what I put in here, because everyone needs it, and so it's reasonable enough, You're getting the 2 MP3 bonuses, where one is the angelic protection and clearing MP3. And then the second one is the definitely needed by many people on this call today. You are getting the angel space cleansing MP3. So we're going to bring in the protection and clearing, and then we're going to do the total cleansing. And then I put in some special tips for everybody. So in package A, you're getting a good deal right there. Then B comes with A, okay? And B is going to have much more in-depth information. The first thing I give you is a video where it is magical spiritual house cleansing, where we're going through it together, real simple too, which is great. So I'm putting together for you this beautiful package, but in B, you're going to get that video. You're going to get a different track for clearing the chi in your space. So we're going to clear the energy and balance it. We're going to give you your wealth corner booster, your career corner booster, your fame and fortune corner booster. It's a mantra too. Then you're getting your healthy yin and yang booster. So your health starts getting better and balanced, right? Your healthy glow, which has to do with your beautiful youth, you know, radiance booster, your face, basically your personal energy booster. Then I threw in an eyesight booster, because we're staring at screens all the time and your eyes are tired. You're seeing spots, you're getting cataracts, whatever. We want to clear that. Then I give you your relationship corner booster, your family and children area booster. Then you're getting wisdom, your education booster, your creativity corner booster. All that's there. Then this is awesome right here, your home entity cleanser, package B, people. That is so powerful. I'll tell you right now, that thing's going to go. And then bonus tracks, break the land and home curses. Okay. Your vibrational force field protection around you, your high energy motivational music. I always have to put that in. Then I give you your daily affirmations to be speaking. So A and B comes together when you get B. And then with C, we go really deep right here. We're getting A and B. I am giving you, okay, the Feng Shui Bagua chart for your proper colors, your elements to use in each home area, your body chart, the areas of your body there that are affected in every area, like section of your home, and why your legs would hurt, why your eyes would hurt, what's not in balance there. You see what I mean? Things like that. You're going to get the photo of the body sector and the remedies for each area for that. You're going to get a list of each element that goes in every sector. I also put in your family members, which sector affects each family member the most. And the most important thing I put in here was your Feng Shui flying star chart for 2021, the rest of the year. So now you can see what's coming ahead and what remedy to put there real quickly as it's coming in. I'm giving you the monthly flying star chart for each month of 2021. I'm also going to give you a list of homes to avoid moving in for you specifically. So package C, all right, you're getting a great deal right there. And then D is the session with me where we go through your home and we clear it and cleanse it, upgrade it, balance it. And you get 30 days as well of continuous remote home cleansing that I'll be doing. And you also have access to me to email me at any time that you have a question. So this is what's so good about this package. So you're getting a choice to get A, B, C, or D, or all of them, right? I broke it down so it's simple, like A, B, C for everybody. And you take your time. You don't need to rush. All right. First, you want to find out your personal numbers and your personal spot where you should be in your home. That's the first thing. All right. And if you're moving, we want you to know what kind of house to move into and what not to move into for you and your family members. All right. Me being single, it's easy on me. But when you have a couple like Alara and her doggy, and she's got to know, all right, is this base going to be good for my spouse and I, or just for him, or just for me? We need one where it's both. all right? And it flourishes our business. And that's the thing. You want to look for a new space, Alara, where it's going to boost your business when you do decide to move. So that would be your goal. Someone else's goal might be a great relationship. So they got to know, where's my relationship door? You know what I'm saying? I need to come in that door. I need to welcome that relationship in my house, you know, and health in my house. And, you know, that's the thing we're looking for in this program. So I wanted to bring that forward to everyone today.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And there's a lot in each of the packages for you to take advantage of. Lots of information, lots of wisdom, lots of tips. So definitely check them out. They are all available at alara.at/show/Marlena7. All right. So Marlena, let's do our group process. And I think somebody was asking if you could do like a prayer as well.
Yeah. What
I mean, that is what you do anyway, normally. So
yes, the thing is, everybody's home has a we'll call it the guardian angel, but it's the guardian of the property. Every building, all right, even a tent, all right, has that because people dwell in them, campers, whatever. All right. Now, what we want to do is we want to direct the energy to the very center of wherever you are. You could be in your car living, okay? It doesn't matter, but just direct your energy to the center of your space. You all know what it looks like, all right? Wherever that is, just pick near the center, okay? And where you are, I'm gonna move your vibration to the center of your dwelling spot right now. And we're gonna move the vibration, okay, into the center. And in the center, I'm going to call in the guardian of your space right now to meet you and your vibration in the center of your home. And as the guardians are joining everyone on this call and replay, we're going to take the hands of our guardians right now in agreement here. And we're going to lift up our vibration by closing our eyes and focusing upward right now so that our vibration goes up higher and higher. And I'm going to open up the ceiling, basically an energetic ceiling, going right up to God's source right now. I'm calling in more angels to surround the home on the outside. Angels come around the outside and hold hands. Angels come around, be on the roof right now as well. And I'm going to station angels in every corner, every bagua section of everybody's space right now, wherever you are. And I'm going to call in Archangel Michael, Metatron, Mother Mary, Jesus. All right, and your guardian angel, Pacific guardian angel right now. And we're going to call in the divine love and light energy, the energy of the spirit, the Holy Spirit. We only want holy angels only show up. And we're going to call in this love, joy, peace, harmony, balance into your body right now, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. I'm going to ask that Archangel Michael and team to remove all attachments, entities off of the people right now, off of their head, off of their neck, off of their back, off of their hands and feet. Remove them right now, detach those energies, any negative attachments attached to anybody, known and unknown. I ask that they remove them right now and put them in a net. Put those energies in a net, capture them in a net right now. And allow these people their freedom, their peace, their sovereignty to be returned to them right now. I ask that the energy of fear be gone right now. Stress, come off of their shoulders, their neck right now. And their body, come back into alignment with peace. Come back into alignment with joy. Come back into alignment with love and sovereignty. I'm going to ask right now that those nets that are being filled up be dragged outside, drag them out of the environment, out of the home right now. And that the angel that comes to take out the energetic garbage comes and takes the energetic garbage away from you, away from your home space right now, and brings it to wherever it needs to go to be recycled and turned into light. And I'm going to ask right now that each and every person that's listening in right now begin to receive, begin to receive, begin to receive, allowing yourself to receive, open to receive peace, open to receive your strength back, your motivation back, your clear thinking back, your energy back, your health back, your financial flow back, your good relationship flow back, a balancing wherever you're out of balance right now. We're calling you back into balance. We're going to plug you back into your divine power source, which is God or the universe, whichever you choose, and balance you right back down into the balanced Mother Earth, where you feel aligned and strengthened. And I'm going to also bring in divine immunity. Divine immunity needs to be done for each and every person listening right now. And that divine immunity is divine immunity against the darkness, against the lies, against the sickness and disease, against the fear. Right now, divine immunity be placed inside each and every person. Let the healing go through each body right now where it's needed. Rejuvenating, replenishing, restoring, renewing, alivening people, giving them joy, giving them peace, giving them strength again, giving them that courage to stand up, the boldness to stand up. And I'm going to also ask for those that are looking for some income through a job, through a business, that the angels assigned to bring that forward, begin to bring it forward now with even a better opportunity for these people. And those that purchase the package, that their mind will open up so they understand it with ease and grace. There won't be confusion, because sometimes the entities don't want you to understand your solution. So we're clearing that now. And I'm going to ask for energy to clear your house, to clean your home, to get up that energy, that motivation to clear your clutter. Some super energy come upon you where you start taking action on that. So let's have that. And let's have even better than that. And a good night's sleep. Surround the beds with angels. Holy angels surround the beds. And we're going to give that a moment. And that's going to continue working for each and every person. And let us know how you're feeling. I feel peaceful. So let's have more and more and more joy and peace. More strength, more courage. And so it is. Beautiful energy.
Absolutely. That was so nice. Oh my goodness. And it's like very uplifting, and at the same time very supportive. I felt like, what's the word I'm looking for, like bathed in divine energies, bathed in divine light during that process.
I'm still feeling it around me right now. I can't stand up because I'll fall down. I'm in the, like I call it, the spirit zone. So that happens. And then when we don't really realize it sometimes, like we didn't feel a thing because we're so stressed when someone does a process. And then tonight or tomorrow, we're like, wow, why do I feel like this? I feel really good today, and then it continues. So it needs to get through your stress level sometimes. That's why I listen to my replays and other people's replays and things. And it works.
So the angel says tingles, bliss, and a lot of release through yawns. I'm still also yawning a lot, which is normal for me. Aisha says, I feel so peaceful and wrapped in spiritual caviar.
Caviar, woo, we're going up there.
And Jalen says feeling at peace. Awesome. Good. Yeah. I've never heard of that, being wrapped in spiritual caviar.
Now we know. That's why the dog was around. He went to the doggy went to meditate after he was telling you, I want some spiritual caviar today. So we went to meditate on that, and love filled the room because a dog brings love. If you spell the word dog backwards, you get God.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Awesome. Good.
Right. So we had a good call today.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to people's testimonials. Just some of the tips help people today, you know.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so, you know, there's like also trust yourself. If you're wondering, is this house good for me? Well, if everything is going smoothly and you feel good inside the home, then yes. But if you don't feel good where you are, you know, then obviously not. But sometimes it doesn't mean you have to move, but there are some things you can do. Helena says, thank you, I feel better. I was late to this, but we'll definitely listen to replay. Love the energy work, Marlena. Awesome, good, thank you. I'm glad you joined, whether it's late or early. At least you got to experience the process, so that's awesome. And yeah, and we kept it, you know, pretty close to an hour and a half. Good job, Marlena. I thought we were gonna go over.
I got my clock here, and I got a $5 clock, and it's huge, and it's faith, hope, and love.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, and it's on the wall right in front of me because I'm like, okay, I need to, you know, be on time with the summits and, you know, honor your dinner hour and things like that, you know. So I really appreciate being here today. It was a great pleasure again. Looking forward to doing it again and again. And right now, before we go, I'm going to send some healing energy through you, your dog, your daughter, and your sweet husband. We're going to ask for total restoration on him right now. Everybody join in, sending love right now. Sending love to Robert right now. I'm the same sign. We're born on the same day, and there's no one going to take us down. Okay, we're going to lift each other up.
Neo left. He's like, okay, we're done.
Because Neo's like, Neo knows what time it is.
He does.
Thank you, Alara.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you. Aisha was asking, if I listen to this again, will the healing go deeper? Yes, yes, absolutely. Every time you listen to a replay, it always goes deeper, or other stuff gets released and cleared, you know? Yeah, absolutely. And there was another question really quickly. What was it? Oh my goodness, I forget what it was. Oh, so if somebody wants to, Aisha again has lots of questions. Aisha, this is awesome. I like to leave a window open at night. Should I put salt on my windowsill so I do not attract negative energy at night?
That would be a great idea. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, it can't hurt.
Yeah. And then salt outside your doors too, if you feel, you know, if you're that scared, because everybody has a belief, right? And me, I don't know. I've never been afraid. I've married a fireman. He was gone 3 days at a time, came home for one, that kind of stuff. And people were like, aren't you afraid? I'm like, no. And a couple times I didn't realize I left my keys in the door. Right? And I slept through the night and I'm like, where's my keys? Oh, dummy, I call myself. I'm like, I left them in the door all night.
Yeah, I've done that too. Left them in the door or left the door unlocked, you know, and it's like, oh yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's like, I'm not worried.
I felt peaceful about it, you know?
Yeah.
And other neighbors are like, you know, you left your keys in the door all night. They could see it, you know, sometimes I'm like, yeah, why didn't you just like call me and let me know, you know, if you saw it. And they don't tell you till the next day when you're taking the keys out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, like, if you, you know, the process that Marlena just did with the angels and Archangel Michael, you know, that's something that I do. I haven't done it for myself, but like if my daughter was alone somewhere, I did that for her, so that, you know, the whole house is protected. She's protected. Anybody that comes in the house is protected, and nobody is going to see the house that shouldn't see the house. You know, so it's like you can take that as you will, but you know, so she was totally safe, you know, when she was alone and I was here and blah, blah, blah. And it's great. You know, it works really, really well, but it does depend on your belief system. If you believe that something is protective and protecting your house, then it will. If you don't, then it won't. So I had no fear, but it was just an extra protection. It's like, yeah, let's just do this, you know. And you know, it was great. Nobody when she had a party, you know, nobody bothered her, and you know, no complaints, no nothing. It was all good.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Moms and moms are good at it, praying for the kids, you know,
Yeah.
constantly worrying, and you know, afraid that sometimes we don't realize we're like almost afraid by the way we pray so much that God won't take care of the kids. And he's saying, calm down, I took care of you.
Exactly.
Right.
But yeah, but that's something you might want to just do, you know. Have the angels, you know, surrounding your place with light and protection, and then just, and you know, and see how that feels for you. That's all I'm saying. Just see how that feels.
Yeah, it's practice.
All right, so thank you everyone. Lots of great questions, lots of great tips during this conversation. Wonderful process as well. So, and the packages are like amazing. So you definitely want to check those out. They are available again at alara.at/show/Marlenea7. And again, Marlenea, thank you so much. Always so much fun.
Thank you.
We always have such a great time. I love
It's
it.
a pleasure, you know.
Yeah.
I enjoy it, Alara. I think we make a great team here. So high five.
Absolutely. High five. Yeah.
Caviar over there too.
All right, everyone. So thank you. Until next time, may you continue to be blessed with an abundance of joy, peace, love, prosperity, and radiant health. Sending you all much love and blessings always. He's back at under my chair. It's like, I'm gonna get up now. Come on. But thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend. All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Diane.
Thank you.